Hey everybody, Stephanie McPhail, Chair and Dream Coach here. I wanted to do a follow-up to the video I made the other day talking about excuses and how people make a lot of excuses saying that they don't have enough money or don't have enough time to do the things that they want to do. And I wanted to follow up with that because a lot of people believe that the reason why they're making excuses is because they're afraid of failure. You know, what if I try and I don't succeed? And I know that's a really big issue that some people have. The other hand that I find, and it's almost equally as scary, is what if I succeed? And let that sink in for a second. You know, again, people think it's always just about failure, but really it's about succeeding. I remember when I decided to get a divorce and I had made the decision, and I just remember thinking how scared I was. And I was scared for a few reasons, but one of them was I'm not going to be married anymore. I'm going to be single. And for some reason that thought scared me. That would have been success, going from married to single. But that was scary. I was going to have to change who I saw myself as, the perception of myself. I was a married woman in my 30s. That's who I was. And to take that away was taking away my identity. When you get used to behaving a certain way or things being a certain way for you, it's hard to allow yourself to think that maybe things can be different. And what I mean by that is, as another example, let's say you're trying to work on a new job. You're not happy with where you are, and you keep saying over and over again, I really want a new job. I really want a new job. I hate this job. I can't stand it. But you don't change jobs, and you just stay there, and you're like, oh, I don't understand. What? I ask you to question yourself, or ask yourself this question. How do you feel about money? Is money something that you see as negative? Is making more money something that you see as actually negative? So the success in making more money or having a job that you love is actually something negative subconsciously? There's a lot of subconscious things that go on with our brains. We don't even realize it. You know, we have all these ideas of things that we think we want. You know, we might, maybe our whole lives we've been a victim. Maybe we've always been that person that we just feel like we're always just trying to get by, and that the world keeps doing things that hurts us in some way. And when we're used to identifying with that, not having enough money, being the victim, being in a loveless marriage, being unhappy, having the world seen the way we've seen them through our eyes, it's hard and really scary to think that we don't have to do that anymore. And I think that for a lot of us, that fear can almost be worse than even the fear of failure. Because what if I succeed? And sometimes people aren't ready for that. And so the reason why you make those excuses is because you're afraid to succeed. Well, what if things do get better? Then who am I going to be? You know, it's just something to think about. I realized that for me, that was definitely a part of it. And asking myself and figuring out who that was now going to be, and deciding that I was going to embrace that and see where it was. Because the thing that you need to keep reminding yourself is, if you're on your deathbed, your last breath, would you be happy to say that this was the life that you led? Do you want to be remembered as a victim or a hero in your own story? And you can be that hero. Remember, you're always way stronger than you realize.